Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired to stand up on its own. Why do they call it a blueberry if it makes you feel like a balloon? Because it is a berry that really knows how to inflate the situation. Why do they call comedians the kings of the stage? Because they always know how to handle the punchlines without losing their balance or their cool.
Why did the egg go to school?
To get a little smarter, although I think I might have just learned a very strange lesson about breakfast.
Why did the cookie go to the nurse?
Because he was feeling crumbly.
Why did the balloon go to the party?
Because he wanted to see what all the pop was about, but he ended up feeling a little too full today. Why did the stadium get so hot after the game? Because all the fans left. Why did the stadium get hot after the game was over? Because all the fans left. Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too tired.
Oh my, I certainly did not expect my stomach to suddenly grow this large after such a small snack.
Why did the blueberry go to the doctor?
Because it was feeling a little blue and needed to get checked out after a long day of picking.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too tired, and apparently, I am starting to feel the exact same way after all these sweets. Why did the balloon go out with the safety pins? Because it was tired of being pushed around and wanted to see if it could handle the pressure.
Why did the cookie get to go to school?
Because it was one smart cookie, but I think this one might have been a bit too much for me. Why did the fish cross the road? To get to the other tide. That is definitely one way to make a big splash at dinner. Why do scientists not trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Why did the fish bring a suitcase to dinner?
Because he was planning on staying for the whole meal, and he heard it was going to be a real belly buster. Why does this always happen to me when I just want a simple snack? I guess I should have checked the label before eating that cheese.
Why did the mushroom go to the party?
Because he was a fun guy, but he really should have known better than to eat all of those snacks at once. Why did the mushroom go to the party? Because he was a fungi, and he knew how to keep the crowd laughing all night long. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. I probably should have checked if that shrimp was fresh before I decided to take a big bite out of it, because now something feels very strange. Why do they call it a turkey dinner when it clearly feels more like a turkey takeover? I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew.